Okay, so the first part we'll do the videoing first. Alright, today we are going to touch on simple and compound interest. Can you remember the formula for simple interest? Yes, so it is the interest equals to PRT over 100. Okay, how to remember? The principal, principal throw rubbish, right? Over 100. So that is your interest. How do you find the total? Okay, if this is the interest, right? This one, you will need this for your homework later. So PRT over 100, how to find the total? I must plus the original. Okay, so now let's recap. What is the meaning of P? Okay, P is the principal, which is the original amount. Okay, so we use the original lah. Since you all know the word principal already, that's the original amount. Now, what is R? Okay, the rates, the interest rates for the interest. Now, if the interest rate is 5%, should I use R as 5 or should I use R as 0.05? Okay, 5. Why 5? Because, okay, correct, Jaden. Later I need to divide by 100 lah, so don't do double dividing. Okay, and finally, your T. What is T? It's the time. So it does it mean it must always be years? No, right? So let's say I have 3 years. Okay, so T will be, if 3 years, T will be 3, right? What happens if it's 3 months? T will be, the interest rate is per annum. What happens if it's 3 months? Okay, 3 over 12. Again, you need this for your homework later. All right. Next, for your compound interest, what's the formula? Okay, P bracket 1 plus R over 100 bracket to the power of N. Okay, what is this for? Please, very good here. This is for your total amount. So what happens if I want to find interest? Okay, what do you think? The total amounts. Okay, looks a bit complex, but actually not so lah. Minus the P, right? Okay, again, what is P? This one I'll leave it here. P is original amount. What is R? Oh, thank you, Irfan. Is interest rate, can you tell the class again? Interest rate? Per compounding period. Oh, okay. Later you will see why at the last example. And finally, the N. Other than Jaden, what is N? Number of times you compound. Okay? It's the number of times you compound. Please don't say month or years. All right? It's the number of times you compound. All right. With this, okay, as a recap, let's look at this question here. You must always write down the left-hand side, the total amount equals to PRT over 100 plus the principal. Now, if you forget to do this, you do one first, it's okay. Just find the interest first, then later we add the principal. Okay, now this is actually the easier one. Okay, I explain why. What do I put here? Sub in the values. 7744. So now you realize the question is not as simple as every time just plug in PRT finish, PRT finish. Okay, sometimes the question change a bit. What is the value of P? What is the value of P? Don't have, so what must I do? P, right? What is the value of R? 7. What's the value of T? 3. What is the value of P? P. Okay. Now if I press calculator, how many P's do I get here? You try? How many P's do I get? Press play, don't just guess. How many P's do I get here? How many P's? The red color part is 0.21 P. How many P's altogether? How many P is this? Okay, this is 1 P, right? You add this total, how many P's? Okay, get ready your calculator. This is 1.21 P, right? So how do I find the value of P now? Final part.
Take the 1.21.
Which one divided by which one? 7744 divided by 1.21. Answer is 6,400, right? Okay, so that's a recap of the simple interest. Okay, for the next question, you want to use 3 or 4 first? Which formula are we using? 4. Okay, use 4 lah. Doesn't matter. In this case, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's find the fourth one, right? Which is the interest. Is the total amount. Okay, and then what do we do with the total amount? We want to find interest. We must what to do? Minus away the original. Okay, do we have the interest? Look at here. The interest amount, the amount of interest, the money. Don't have, The P? How much? Okay. R? And N? Minus 8,400. Can you press your calculator? The answer will be 5,687.64. Why 0.64? Money must be 2 DP, right? Okay, you don't have to write this, but you should know that. Okay, now today's lesson. Alright, then after that I will let you all do the SLS already. Okay, today's lesson, what happens if it's monthly? What will be affected? Okay, so we are now doing part B. And we will do formula 3 first. Okay, so that is not so complex. We just focus on the total amount first. Just focus on total amount. Okay, and the formula is unchanged. Okay, but the values will change a bit. Now, what do you think is the original amount P again? 8,400. Wait, this part we have to change. Okay, the R actually has to change now, because now we are going to compound it monthly. Monthly is how many months in a year? Because this is per year, right? How many months are there in a year? Okay, so the key number is, you have to take note of this key number here, 12. How much interest can you get per compounding period? So every time you get the interest, right, you have to get it monthly. So every month, how much interest are we getting? 0, cannot be 0. I don't have to put in the bank already. How do you get? 9%. The 9%? You must do something to this actually. No, not yet. The 9% I must do something. You cannot get 9% per month. Like that, I'll be super rich already. Okay, other than Kang Wen, what must you do to 9%? Every month you get 9%. My CPF also don't have 9%. Yeah, correct. So the rest of you, other than Natasha and Kang Wen? 9. Okay, you will have to divide by 12. Now, the value of N. What will the value of N be? How many times am I compounding it? 6. Here 6. Okay, but I need to, 72, right? 12 times 6, 72 times 12, sorry. So this is 72. Okay, now let's look at the total amount first. How much are we getting? I need your help here. 14,085 and 44 cents. Okay, is this the answer for the question? Is this the answer? Look at the question again. What does the question want you to find? Interest, right? So what must I do here after that? Okay, so the interest will be 14,385.44 minus how much? 8,400, and the final amount will be